Ryan Coogler, just speaking about Marvel, man. Marvel's a lot of Marvel stuff. My dog's having a fucking stroke in the floor, it sounds like. Just speaking about Marvel, D23 happened, Disney convention. Lots of information came out about, obviously, Marvel, Star Wars. Seems to be more Marvel than Star Wars, to be fair. And there's rumours afloat of, potentially, Ryan Coogler directing, and I'm going to bring up the actual fucking article that's pertinent to it, potentially directing the second of the two, I believe. Maybe the second, maybe the first. I don't actually know the order. Of one of the Avengers movies that's coming up. Rumours that he's reportedly in talks to Helm Avengers Secret Wars. We know that your man from Shang-Chi is directing the other one. I think he is anyway. The Kang Dynasty. Potentially Ryan Coogler coming in to direct the second one. Now I think this makes fucking sense on multiple levels, because obviously a big bad villain is played by Jonathan Majors, and much like the reasons behind Stephen Caple Jr. coming in and doing Creed 2, Michael B. Jordan coming in and directing double duty Creed 3, no one can really connect with someone from that background, a minority community. And I'm not saying Kang the Conqueror came from a minority community in this universe. Perhaps he didn't. I don't actually know enough about the character, but it's possible he did. He was shaped by societal issues, and that turned him on the path that he ultimately becomes. He becomes a sort of megalomaniac, multiple timeline fucking warrior. It just makes sense to me that you bring a guy in like this to oversee that, because he's going to have that natural connection. And I fundamentally believe, moving forward in this universe, we need big authoritative figures. We need big personalities coming in to fill in the holes left by Tony Stark, left by Chris Evans, Steve Rogers, left by your Natasha Romanoff. You could have that with Elena, whatever the fuck his name is, the Florence Pugh character, the sister of Natasha. But we need big personalities in here. We need the likes of Tom Holland's Peter Parker to step up. We need the next Black Panther to be a hugely inspirational part of this Avengers, just like Chadwick Boseman's would have been if we hadn't sadly lost him way too fucking soon. And again, that connects into Coogler. He's doing Black Panther, and he's doing it hopefully very fucking well with this second one. If we can get an inspirational replacement for T'Challa, I can't think of, and this is the guy that's going to deliver, is it? I can't think of anyone better to direct those characters than that guy right there. And just the fact he's a fantastic director. I've been watching this guy's movies going all the way back to Fruitvale Station. He is a wondrous director. He knows how to get a real performance out of the cast. He's a fantastic writer. And just a great guy as well. A cool, young, brilliant guy. Brilliant mind. I'd love to see this guy taking over and getting a shot at an Avengers movie. Not going to lie, Secret Wars sounds like some Marvel knockoff porno. Listen, you search up, it's probably out there, Pav. They're all out there. Believe me, search it up. I'm not going to do it. I'll let you do it, Pav. You can report back if I'm right. I have no doubt in my mind there is someone cosplaying as some character out there, and they're getting it on. It will be out there on the Tinterweb. Everything is out there. Believe me. I'm not going to explore it, but I know it's out there. But getting back to this, man, James Clement, he was on the Weekly Planet podcast, and he disclosed, the host disclosed the rumour from his source that Coogler is in the mix of potential directors to helm the 6th Avengers installment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And Ryan Coogler, here's another scoop, this is what he said, Mason, is at the very least one of the directors is currently in talks for Secret Wars, which makes sense, a lot of sense. And yeah, the source here says, this is a reliable source, this person says a fairly obvious choice, and it is, that makes sense. I couldn't agree anymore. Absolutely great choice to direct an Avengers movie. He's a brilliant young fucking creative figure in the industry, and just what that would do for young black directors coming up in the game, man, to see, look, this guy's directing a fucking potentially $2 billion grossing blockbuster. That would work wonders. I know we've got the likes of Jordan Peele doing wondrous things, Ryan Coogler's doing wondrous things just now, but giving a guy the chat like that a chance to direct a movie like this, just hoping they can build to it, as I was saying before, and give us something special to hold on to going into these movies. If we could get that, it'd be brilliant. This is another reason, man, I'm speaking about it. He's directed Wakanda Forever. We got a poster coming out of these sort of prominent female figures, of course. On the right, you've got the mother of T'Challa, you've got Shuri, and you've got the Peter and Nyong'o character there as well, with the sort of aura, the spectre of T'Challa looking over them. I love this, man. I love this poster. If I could get my hands on it, it would be on the fucking wall. I'm not going to lie. I just love the sort of Wakanda Forever pose. It's brilliant, man. I'm really looking forward to this movie. This is another one that's got the potential to kick-start things in this universe, because we lost a bit of momentum when we lost Chadwick, sadly. The guy was a fucking momentous figure. Off the screen, on the screen. Just a huge personality to lose in this universe. And I fully believe this guy had a huge future. I remember watching Infinity War, and when he dusted away, I think he said something, I can't remember who he spoke to, off the top of my head I can't remember, but I remember him saying something to the words of, come up, come now's not the time to be lying down, or something like that, and obviously he dusts away. I remember it taking the breath from me, watching it in the movie, because I'm like, fucking hell, I know he's not going to be dead, I know they'll find a way to bring him back, but fuck me, that's Black Panther. We've just got this guy in the movies, we've just got this huge impressionable figure, and now we've lost him. It's like, whoa. And then we obviously do actually lose him a couple of years later, for real. And just the impact of that has been huge. So we need to get another Black Panther in here. I actually wasn't for it. I thought we should just move on. Maybe, I don't know how we even explained it, but I don't know. But now I'm on board for it. We need to get another Black Panther. We need this figure leading, or being one of the leaders in the Avengers. And hopefully Ryan Coogler directing one of those movies, because the other guy who did Shang-Chi, I fucking love Shang-Chi. Stephen didn't like it so much. I love Shang-Chi. Thought it was a great movie, one of the best standalone MCU movies. The villain is turned by the father, a fully realised human story. Tragedy in there, perfect bits of humour from Aquafina. Simu Liu just brought the energy. I really enjoyed that movie, and that was probably down to, in large part, to not just the actors obviously bringing their A game, but the director. He got his reward. Hopefully Ryan gets his reward. Hopefully he does get to direct that fucking movie, man.